Hi guys, happy Monday evening. My name's Brandy and I am here to talk to you guys kind of about my journey. I just got home from an amazing vacation, workcation if you want to call it, and it was amazing, and none of that would have been possible without this. So about 3 years ago, I went to an event and we got to talking there about hormones and antioxidants and skin. And that really resonated with me because I am a medical esthetician, and being in the industry, one of my most important recommendations to my clients is always antioxidants. And the other side of that was that when we got into the hormone talk, I see a lot of clients with skin issues, abnormal hair growth due to hormonal imbalances as well. So I thought that it would be an amazing tool for me to have under my belt. But I myself was struggling with hormone issues. I had a hysterectomy when I was 25, and so that was 14 years ago. And, I had been going through hot flashes and, night sweats and kind of premenopausal, if you will. So I kind of had that in the back of my head. Anyways, a few weeks in, I started noticing I was having a lot more energy, that my pants were feeling a little bit looser, and I didn't know to the extent of what this could do for me, but I started looking into the research, and what I was finding is that it helps to reduce inflammation. So I had a neck injury about a year prior to starting on to the Juice Plus, and I was struggling with everyday chores. Laundry was really hard for me to do. I was actually out of work for almost 3 months, and I had to go back on a modified or light duty. I had the worst nausea. Driving home, I would sometimes have to pull over, and I would have this chronic choking that I guess was a tension vertigo that I was having from my neck issues. I was on painkillers and taking them all the time. So what I had found is that I wasn't having to take my pain medications. I actually completely got off of those. I haven't had any Advil unless, let's say, I was out drinking or something and it was something really necessary. But I've had zero painkillers, and I don't even carry Advil. Because the kids could get theirs for free, I had both my boys getting on it, and my youngest son was my bubble child. He had eczema from what I can remember, almost from the day he came home from the hospital. That turned into asthma, chronic chest infections, and a lot of scary visits to the hospital. And just even a few months prior to starting him on the capsules, we had been in the hospital for an emergency visit. So we have not actually been to the doctor in 3 years. He's completely off of his not antibiotics, his inhalers. He hasn't had any inhalers, no antibiotics, and his asthma and his eczema are essentially gone. He used to have disformation in his fingernails from his eczema being so bad, and it's actually completely healed and totally normal now. So that's amazing. And my oldest son, Preston, he started on, and it was about 3 months into it. We were driving in the car, and he looked at me and he said, "Mom, I think these things are working because I don't feel depressed anymore." And as a parent, and not realizing that he was depressed, and I just kept telling him, why aren't you getting up? Why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you going out with your friends? And here all this time, he just wasn't getting what he needed for his, growing body that you know, I was kind of, he was malnourished, and I thought we ate well. So that's him. And after that, I didn't, you know, realize what this business really had meant to me. I might get teary, but you know, when you're kind of going through a lot of ups and downs in your life, and you have all these amazing people around you to rally together to lift you up. And I never dreamed that I would be, you know, driving across California with my girlfriends, or, you know, flying to different places across the country. It's been, you know, real whirlwind, like I said, in the last few days, just getting back from California. But this community has been, you know, amazing. And seeing the changes and all the amazing things that how it has helped people has been a real blessing. So anyways, that's my story, and I'll say good night. I hope you guys have a good night.